Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for being here with me. Now, today it's just looking into the saga, looking into everything with the royal family. Specifically, the rogue royals, the ones that have marched off into Montecito on their freedom flight to live in Los Angeles and to try to conquer the world. Well, as we can see, that is not going to happen. Because if there's one thing that I do know, and that is that I have life experiences. Oh yeah, a lot. Where I've learned to live and to understand the outcome of certain choices that you make in life, and the choice that they made to go live their lives in California and to dish their royal lives on this freedom flight and to try to conquer whatever it is they were trying to conquer is not going to work. Their demise is happening, and it's almost like you watch it and you just like, what? Okay, so now Eugenie and Beatrice are like, they've ditched you now? Oh, okay, well, we saw that coming. We saw them trying to be your allies, but they know, the girls know what is a good alliance and what is not. And certainly an alliance with Harry and Meghan is not going to get you anywhere. And that is exactly what we're going to talk about. It is the royal scandal that is furthering what we know and what we see, because it's happened. And William is empowered, as he should be, because he is the future king of England. And that's what we're going to talk about. Let's get into it. Harry's cousins, Eugenie and Beatrice, they have officially been unblacklisted from the royal list, the real royal list that says, okay, you want to hang out with Harry and Meghan, you're going to be blacklisted. You know, the king was like, okay, no, we're not messing with you anymore. So they have been taken off of this unofficially blacklist that was created, apparently. And Eugenie and Beatrice are now supporting the monarchy, as they should. Because you think about it, they're the ones that have to actually live in the United Kingdom or be around their family members. Harry and Meghan are not in the area. So why would their alliance be to Harry and Meghan? They don't need to see them. They're all the way across the pond. Right? So Eugenie is no longer in Harry's corner. Speaking to Women's Day, an insider has claimed that the mother of two is off an official blacklist after hosting Harry and Meghan in Portugal in 2023. People saw, how can you be in alliance with the royal family and still go to their functions and their events, and you're being seen out and about in your free time with Harry and Meghan? There's something wrong with that. And I can almost assure you that the king put his foot down and said, look, it's either me or him. It's me or him. What? Do you want this? Do you want this? You want the power of the monarchy? What is it that you want? Because you can't have your alliance with me and this couple, these two wackadoos over in California. It's not going to happen. Apparently, Eugenie had to work really hard to prove her loyalty to the monarchy. She had to work really hard for that. And she says that she didn't reach out to Harry when she was in LA in February. And so, you have to do this. You have, because there were stories that were coming out that were saying, I even did one, that could Eugenie and Beatrice be spies for Harry and Meghan? Because that's what it looked like. And they see their allegiance has to be to the future, because they see, let me just assure you, Beatrice and Eugenie, they see what's coming with Harry and Meghan. They see the demise. They see how it's just going downhill for these two. And they don't want to be on that sinking boat. Eugenie is the only British royal to have visited the couple in California to date. All of this isn't good for Harry, as it is confirmed his worst fears that his last line to his family is now over. Over. No more allegiance to you, Harry, through Eugenie. No more can you find your way peeking inside what's happening into the royal households through Eugenie. It has been cut off. The insider went on to say that Harry hasn't heard from Eugenie or Beatrice in 2024. Everyone's focus is on getting Kate or Catherine. They always say Kate in these articles, but Kate, Catherine, and William through this crisis. And they need the support more now than ever because people see what is happening with Harry and Meghan in a big way. Now, the Wales have noted that Eugenie and Beatrice assets to the family, adding that it makes sense for them to take on more. The royal family has had a rocky start this year. We know multiple people have been diagnosed with cancer, and we know King Charles and the Princess of Wales, Catherine, and Eugenie and Beatrice's mother, Sarah Ferguson. Now, not to mention the drama that unfolded publicly. The many conspiracy theories about the Princess of Wales's health and her controversial Mother's Day photo. And now Beatrice and Eugenie are doing what they can to be there for the Prince and Princess of Wales. And I think that is a smart move. And it is an alliance that is going to be one that you're going to be happy you have. Because when Harry and Meghan go down, anyone in their circle that is having their allegiance to Harry and Meghan is going to go down with them. They can't imagine what William is going through right now, says a palace insider, and it was an honor for them to give him some support. Now, the York sisters were determined to not let them down. Furthermore, the two felt overjoyed to be up for the substantial roles. The sisters were previously said to be snubbed by their uncle, the king, for not being asked to step up. Having Eugenie and Beatrice be a part of these official royal events could bring a lot more problems to the royal family, especially if they are continuing their allegiance, their alliance to Harry and Meghan. So this is why it had to come out officially that they are no longer supporting Harry and Meghan, because they were trying to walk that fine line to be like, okay, we're going to be with the king, we're going to be with Harry and the king. And the royals were like, no, we can't do this. This is not going to happen. And so it is official now. They are no longer having their allegiance to Harry and Meghan. Now, the emergence of new working royals may fuel comparisons and competition within the royal family, says this PR agency that spoke to GB News. Now, the York sisters went to Buckingham Palace's garden party on May 21st. While it may not seem like a big deal, as Beatrice and Eugenie have attended similar events before, it could also mean, their working status is on the way. And even King Charles is considering to even ask Beatrice, not Eugenie, but Beatrice, to be more involved. And I think that's because the king is still looking at Eugenie with the side eye. He's like, okay, you officially unblacklisted, but I'm watching you. I am watching you. Don't do it. Don't you do it. And that's smart. Because it could be a front for Eugenie. Because I think Eugenie would keep her allegiance to the king. But just imagine the pressure that Harry might put on her. The things he might try to do to sway her. To, okay, tell me, Eugenie, tell me, what did Pa say? What happened? What did Pa do? How is Pa? She could be possibly manipulated to give up information. And the king is, I think, a little wary, but they're giving them a chance. And I think he's always there for redemption. He's there to try to give, some forgiveness for maybe some things you've done in the past, Eugenie. I'm going to try to give you a little leeway. But for now, Beatrice is going to be the one who's going to get the majority of the events that need to be supported this summer. Now, Eugenie, she captioned on an Instagram post with the message, "Come rain or shine, I was delighted to support my family yesterday." And ladies and gentlemen, that is all you need to know. If she is putting that on her Instagram, that is a clear message to Harry. Look, I ain't dealing with you no more. Translation, royal translation. Eugenie is saying, I want nothing more to do with you, Harry. Did you read my latest Instagram post? Yeah, my loyalty is to my family. the family here in the United Kingdom, where royalty is supposed to be. Royalty is not supposed to be trying to live some side hustle in California. That just looks stupid. You look so stupid and dumb trying to be in California, trying to portray yourself as some royalty when you don't have no links to royalty in California. It's just like you perpetrating and acting like your castle's a Disneyland in California, because look, you don't have no value in California. Let's just face it. Don't nobody value you as a prince in California. It just doesn't happen. But Meghan's going to try. Trust me, she's going to try. She's going to be like, okay, my kids is royalty. We're cut off from the royals, but I'm still royal. You know, people going to be looking at her like, you're royal? You know, you could have fooled me. You don't look royal. You certainly don't act royal. And I don't think you are royal. So go get to skipping. Go kick some rocks, woman. And that's what the translation is going to be to Meghan. Because she'll never get this translated version of what she wants people to see her as. That's never going to cross over to the minds of the people. It's never, it'll cross over to the people that are their supporters come, you know, rain or shine, just because they don't have any thinking cells in their brain to understand that her value as a royal is null and void in America. Like, they just whatever. Okay, we got a princess. We got a black princess. A duchess, princess. It's all the same. We don't care. We just love you because you black. Black. Black, black, black. Black, black, black. We love you, Meghan. You black. And then Meghan, she just looking at them. Yeah, that's right. I am black. Let me go straighten my hair. Let me go try to make myself look more white. Yes, I'm black. Okay, I'm black. While trying to not look black. Like, even every once in a while, can you just try to look ethnic at some point? She never does. Never. So whatever happens, Beatrice and Eugenie, at least for now, non-working royals, meaning they won't be on the Buckingham Palace balcony during Trooping the Color on June 15th, but they are still there to show we are here to support you because we see everything that you're going through. And I think that tells you everything you need to know, because you look at the accusations, the victimhood, all the gripes that Harry and Meghan tried to say existed for the reason why they left the monarchy. Eugenie and Beatrice just debunked that, because they chose their loyalty to the royal family. Because you think about it, if Harry and Meghan really had an insider's gripe or legitimate concerns for anything that has happened to them by the royal family, Eugenie and Beatrice, they can stand on their own. I mean, they have their money, they have their independent lives and careers. They really don't need, per se, the royal family. But what I think is they see that Harry and Meghan are just in the wrong. They see that they are not to be trusted. They see that they do not want to put their allegiance to Harry and Meghan because it will not pay off. It will get them nowhere. Right here is showing us, and it is setting the tone, what is to come for Harry and Meghan. Because their ship is going down. The York sisters are like, we do not want to be a part of your impending implosion, because you are not going to get far with what you're trying to do in America. And I think this is a good sign for William to show that he is going to continue to garner the support of the people that have clear thinking brain cells that are actually functioning. And congratulations to Beatrice and Eugenie for doing the right thing. But we still watching you, Eugenie. We still watching you. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for being here today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.